Hey guys, Destined Bellfire X Quad Strike here. We're back with another scary story for you. Yeah, a scary story, not a riddle this time. Yeah, this time a scary story. And we have You Always Hurt the One You Love. so so it's a sad, scary story about a boy who suffers from depression and wants to take his own life. He doesn't realize that his actions will have terrible consequences for those who love him. And based on the picture, thus will be it will be a sad and scary story. And also to make a disclaimer that to apologize for the noises that you'll hear, like cars. Yeah, just like I said, the the noises from outside. But anyways, this is You Always Hurt the One You Love. Enjoy. The curtains rise up on the theater of the abyss. There was an 18-year-old boy named Mike who was at the end of his rope. He had had enough of life. The boy had suffered from depression and anxiety for years. As time went by, his hopelessness only grew worse until one day he decided that he wanted to end it all. He had been thinking about it for a while and came up with a plan. He arranged to go on a camping trip with his girlfriend Sarah. They would go to the campground where they had first met. He invited his younger brother Max along on the trip as well. There, I thought, that's where I'll do it. After driving up to the woods with his girlfriend and his brother, they pitched a tent and built a campfire. It was growing dark, and Mike decided that it was time to go through with it. I'm really tired, guys, she said casually. I think I'll go to sleep early. Are you sure? Are you sure? Asked Max. You don't look so good. Good. Is there something wrong, bro? You're not getting sick, are you? Asked Sarah. No, I'm fine, said Mike. Don't worry about me. I'm just tired from the drive up. With that, he said good night and went into the tent, zipping up the flap behind him, all away from his girlfriend and his brother. The boy let his true emotions show. He sat down, held his head in his hands, and began to weep. He took the razor blade that he had brought with him out of his pocket and held them to his wrist. I guess this is it, he mumbled to himself. Goodbye, cruel world. Goodbye, Sarah. Goodbye, Max. In one swift motion, he slit his wrist open and the blood began to flow. Then, just to make sure, he slit his throat and lay back, waiting to die. He could feel the life ebbing out of him as he slowly lost consciousness. All of a sudden, he woke up and looked around. There was no sign of any blood. He looked down at his wrist, but there were no wounds. He felt his throat, but it was untouched. There wasn't a mark on him. Confused and angry, Mike couldn't understand what was going on. He got to his feet and stumbled out of the tent, calling out to his girlfriend and his brother. There was no answer. The campfire was smoldering nearby. As he got closer to the fire, he noticed two figures stretched out on the ground. To his horror, he realized it was Max and Sarah. They were both lying dead in a pool of blood. Max had a deep slit across his throat, and Sarah has horrific gashes in her wrists. Oh God. Oh man. Mike looked down at the ground and noticed a message carved in the dirt. It read, when you hurt yourself, you always hurt the ones you love. Mike fell to his knees and screamed and screamed and screamed. Oh my, oh man, can't believe this. Man, can't believe that Mike had Mike been through that. For being depressed for years and wanting to die because of it, and knowing that he loved his girlfriend and his little brother. And imagine if that was real. Imagine to this day, and Mike still regret his decision of trying to kill himself from depression, from depression he had for years. Imagine that to this day he still regret it. Yeah, yeah. So I take it that. So I had to admit that it is a sad story, but honestly, it's not kind of that. It's not even that sad. I'm gonna be honest. But anyways, oh, yeah. But alright, guys. So that was You Always Hurt the Ones You Love. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next scary story or riddle for you. The as I and as always say, the curtain closes up on the theater of the abyss.